Hey everybody, this is Mike from Nuclear Walrus Squad, and I'm going to be doing my first tutorial on Java. Now, first, this is our IDE. I'm using NetBeans, which is probably the best one that I've found. But today we're going to be doing a Hello World. It's going to look kind of like this. So let's get started. First, I'm going to take you up to the project button up here. And you're going to want to choose Java and Java application because that's going to give you the best result for this kind of application. But if you're doing something else, then I would advise using something else. Java application is better for the simpler ones. Now, the product name, that's what you're going to want. That's what you're going to name it. So I'm going to name it Hello World. And then for these lines here, that's where it's going to be stored in your folders, and that's where you're going to be able to find the project. But we're going to go ahead and finish. And it's going to create us. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to create us an open spreadsheet here. So now this extra stuff up at the top here in the little gray is just a bunch of comments put in there by the IDE. You can get rid of all that just so that everything that is regular, like regular color, is the only thing in there. Unless you want that in there, that's all up to you. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you about the public class. In Java, every line of code that can actually run needs to be inside a class. This line up here declares the class name main, which is public. That means that any other class can access it. Then you've got the static void, and then that's something that means it will run the method without creating an instance of main, so it'll just make it easier. And then the system, we're gonna do system.out.println, and that's what's gonna be able to print your line of text. And then you've got these quotation marks, which is where you're gonna put what it's gonna say, or the parenthesis, and then you've got quotation marks right there. These are your quotation marks. Anything inside those quotation marks, it will just say. Anything outside, it will be an error because we haven't defined any variables yet. So I'm going to put in hello Scrublord. And then you have to make sure that if you're making a line and you are trying to end it, it has to have this semicolon. Because if it doesn't, it's going to error out and it's not going to work. So it has to have a semicolon, and then it has to have those brackets down there going all the way back. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this. We're going to put the source package. We're going to go into Hello World, and then here's our Hello World folder. And we have it clicked. And now we're going to go up to the Run button up here. Now if you have multiple packages, it's not going to run. It'll run the first one, so you'll have to right-click and then go to Run File. And there we go. Right at the bottom it says Hello Scrublord. So thank you. This has been a video tutorial on Java. See you next time.